It's Madden NFL 23.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
Maybe trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 21 carries, 82 yards and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now it's Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Carr again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, 20, 10. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And this is good. Our score is 7-0 Tennessee. The scoop and score is an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
Knock it on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Carr on third down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick, and the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Again, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raiders heading out to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That's good for 28 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On play action, now Carr. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. Touchdown! Austin Hooper. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. And for the third time here this half, it's a... Zach Cunningham with a pick. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. Open man, that's Renfro. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stidham. Back to Renfro again, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team
touchdown Raiders! Hunter Renfro, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are able to cut a deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Tannehill. he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Finding space at the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he's into the clear. 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is, once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Tannehill. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd down, Henry. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 35. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 39, Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
First down there by Austin Hooper, who we remember was a 2-time Pro Bowler with the Atlanta Falcons. Wasn't used quite to the same level in Cleveland. This is a great opportunity for him to get back on top of his game, though, with Tennessee. Remember, this Titans organization sent Delanie Walker to 3 straight Pro Bowls and loves stretching the field with its tight ends.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He gets this one to Burks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And it's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. The lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Holding the
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. The open man here, Renfro. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. It was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy that runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went to that contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. He's able to continue his way down the field and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one's back to an 8-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Running left, it's Henry. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes Hunter Renfrow, ready for the next drive with the rest of his offensive mates. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Now Stidham. That's complete to his tight end Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Stidham sets to throw on 1st. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl them right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap.
Back now in Nashville. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now it's Stidham. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Renfrow bringing it in over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Here's Stidham. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you
got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. The lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Stidham. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. It's Stidham. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They go play action now. Stidham. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stidham. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Stidham on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They had to go through with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. 2nd and 11 now. So this one a Tennessee Titan victory. And